Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your man Chance here, Chance the ALBG, and let's talk about some Mortal Kombat. I mean, Mortal Kombat is a really good game, and the latest DLC did just come out. We did just get Tanya on June 2nd, if you had the Kombat Pack, but to commemorate Tanya being in the game, besides in the story mode, let's talk about my top 10 fatalities. Alright, so I'm going to start off this list with a classic. Anyone who's a baller-ass motherfucker remembers the Toasty. Scorpion pulls off his face, revealing he's Ghost Rider's cousin, and burns the opponent alive. If you don't remember it for that, you should remember it for this. That's Dan Ford. He does things. This fatality is shared between Smoke in MK3 and Cyrex in MK4. Technically, this shouldn't be considered a fatality, it's more like a total genocide-ality. But hey, it's pretty impressive. Smoke and Cyrex released just a few ball-shaped bombs, but all that shit is enough to blow up the goddamn planet. Pretty goddamn impressive if I say so myself. Bo Rai Cho is one of my favorite MK characters. Why? For the obvious reasons. His fatality in Mortal Kombat Deception is definitely one of those reasons. His fatality is pretty much speaks for itself. Kinda like the Toasty, but just a tad smellier. Or maybe a lot smellier. Yeah, it probably smells like shit. When the reboot of Mortal Kombat was getting ready to come out, I spent a lot of time watching trailers and gameplay for it. Certain characters had vignette trailers which showcased that character and a preview of one of their fatalities. They all were very, very promising, especially Kung Lao's buzzsaw fatality. Up until then, we didn't really see anything that was as violent as that. And boy did it make my nipples erect. Like, really erect. I didn't lactate though. There was no milk. MKX did what I didn't think it could do. Top the overwhelming violence in the previous title. The X-ray moves alone put the fatalities from the last game to shame, and that's no small feat. One of the fatalities that got my jaw to drop was one of Kenshi's. Have you ever turned on the puree option on your blender? No? Don't own a blender? Well shit, I got nothing. In past games, Jax had some pretty lackluster fatalities. They were pretty violent but not very impressive. But his fatality in MKX is easily one of the most creative in the game. The name of the fatality alone is enough to make you chuckle, but then he turns his opponent into a personal ashtray. Doesn't get much better than that. Alright, so this fatality sorta has the same shock and end effect as Kung Lao's buzzsaw fatality, just 10 times more brutal. What's more painful than precision slicing, you ask? I'll answer it for you. Being pulled apart by your very seams. Noob really lets you let it all hang out on this one. No, literally. They start dripping innards and shit. I mean, it could be shit, right? Like, actual shit, right? Personally, this one here is my favorite fatality of all time. There's just something so satisfying about ripping a guy's head off with his spine still attached. Not to mention good old Subby Wubby here does it with such ease. You know how jacked you gotta be to do something like that? Okay, never mind, to do pretty much anything in these games you have to have huge muscles. This fatality here is nothing short of impressive. It's creative and disgustingly violent. Cassie has some damn strong biceps. The kicker to this one isn't in the shock value, it's in the way that it connects to modern culture. I mean, come on. Who hasn't snapped a selfie or two in the past 3 or 4 years? Hell, I take shits at work and snap a selfie, put them up on Instagram and shit. But I digress. This fatality is worth it with just the Facebook comments, let alone the actual fatality itself. Once again in our number 1 spot, we have a display of huge muscles. This fatality speaks for itself. It isn't just excessively violent, it's also elegant, preserving the victim's skeleton for further use. Maybe a Halloween decoration here, or a science room dummy there. The possibilities are limited. But hey, this was the most impressive and hilarious shit I've seen so far in Mortal Kombat. I lost it when I first saw it in MK Deadly Alliance. Science, bitch! Hey, thank you guys for watching my latest top 10 on my favorite Mortal Kombat fatalities. I hope you guys did enjoy it, and if you did, feel free to smack the fuck up out of that like button. Show us some love, show us some care. If you guys did enjoy the video, like I said, you can always hit that like button. And if you're new around the channel, you can take a chance with the best and subscribe. Have this new little thing that we're doing here down below, should be here now. We should have the little end-slate panel. Should have slid across the screen, did some stuff, and like, and got some videos there.